Alright, just happened right now. Very impressive win for Tiger Johnson against Nicklaus Flaz. At coming into this fight, I was picking Flaz, and it didn't go out that way. Johnson immediately, as soon as round one started peppering the jab. As soon as Flaz got hit with about like two, three jabs, I was like, oh, this is not gonna be it. I'm telling you, legit. As soon as round one started, he got hit. Flaz got hit with a jab, and that was the story of the round. It was jab, 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 jab. He couldn't get away from the jab, and as soon as a fighter gets their jab established, as soon as a jab, they're able to get hit with the jab, guess what's gonna happen? You know, the right hand's gonna come right after. So of course, once Tiger Johnson was able to connect with the jab, the right hand came behind it. And soon enough, the right hand was able to drop Floss in the third round. In the third round, he got dropped pretty heavily, and he was clearly hurt. If that was like in the middle of the round, he probably would have been done right there. However, he was able to go back to his corner, I guess, clear his head a bit, and he made it out. Got into round four, which, oh, before that, round three, the round he got dropped in, that was a good floss round too. At the time of that, I gave Tiger Johnson the first round and the second round. At that point I was like, it's not looking good for Floss. But then Floss, he had a good round three. It wasn't like dominated or anything, but it was like, okay, if he keeps this up, I could see him winning this fight. But then he gets hit with the overhand right, goes down heavy. Coming into round four, Floss looked like he was just trying to come back into the fight. He had a throughout the fight, he had his hands low. For the fourth round, he had his guard up. He had his guard up, not because he wanted to, but because he had to. He was getting hit with that right hand over and over, and soon enough, towards the end of the fourth, he got hit with the right hand again, and then he went down again. He got up. He was able to get up, but on shaky legs, the ref called the fight off, and that's it. That's it. Tiger Johnson stops Nicholas Floss at the end of the fourth. I would say it's an impressive win. Nicholas Floss was a guy who he was looking pretty impressive. I want to say, well, yeah, he was looking pretty good over in pro box. He was fighting in good fights, looking pretty impressive there. A lot of people thought he was like a maybe a dark horse type of thing. He was looking really good. And here goes Tiger Johnson, a guy which was the opposite. A lot of people were impressed with him, especially at 140, but then he came up to 147 to welterweight. And here you go, he knocks out Nicholas Floss, a guy who, again, people saw as a little bit of a dark horse, at least a guy who had question marks around him, who we don't know if he could make it far. But now Tiger Johnson, he's looking good. I mean, that's impressive for him, especially for Top Rank, because at the moment Top Rank don't have a station or a broadcaster. So anytime a fighter of theirs can keep on winning, especially winning in fights like these, not like tune-up fights, but matchups like this, then that's good for them. Hopefully they can make. I mean, this is not gonna happen, but hopefully Tiger Johnson and what's that Dominican welterweight they have, Rohan Polanco, I think that fight's not gonna happen at all. But it would be nice to see that. They might as well do it because it's a fight that would definitely help Top Rank a lot. But good win for Tiger Johnson. That was the most impressive I've ever seen of Tiger Johnson. The very little I've seen of him, or I've seen his last fight with Boca Chica, and I saw the fight with Kendo, but I haven't seen him much, like a lot of him. That is the most impressive I've seen of him. So fair enough to Tiger Johnson, Nicklaus Flaz. It's a shame. It's a shame, but I'm assuming he'll stick around for the pro box type of circuit, and you never know. He's still Nicholas Floss. I'll give him. He's still the type of guy that would upset a guy. You know, if you're not careful, he can definitely upset you. So that's that. Um, it was a good card overall. Good pro box always gives a good. So that's it.